Good morning. Today, that's Owen on the radio. I'm sitting in the dually in front of the semis. He loves the radios, but it's day 6 of harvest. We got some light rain, probably, bub. And it's cold. It's like 50 degrees out. That's what the truck says. So had a little bit of a slow start because it's kind of sprinkling, kind of not. It's like the first nasty fall day, first fall day in general, and it had to just come on strong. So I'm not too mad. Get to wear my vest and my hoodie, which is what I've been waiting for. It's my favorite thing to wear. Had to fix some license plates on the trucks because the corn stalks have been smacking them into the ground. And Josh is out there running the combine to see if it's going to be too wet or if we're going to be able to keep going right now. Owen's out here today. He's super stoked. I can't get him to sit still to save our life. He's just driving the tractor in circles, if anything. He loves this stuff, so he's ready to run grain cart, and you'll probably see a lot of him today as well. Hopefully the rain goes away, the wind keeps blowing and keeps everything dry, and we are able to get a good chunk of this corn done because it's going to be a long day, I have a feeling. So, one of the only things I haven't done is learn to drive a semi. I didn't really have any opportunities to learn to stick shift when I was a kid. My dad didn't have one, and my grandparents didn't have any, so it's just kind of, I've done it like once or twice, but I'm not super confident in it. Like if I had to move a car, I could move it. But Josh is going to call me and walk me through moving the semi over to the loading position, just kind of across the farm. So I'm just going to drive it basically through a driveway, down our little gravel road that nobody lives on besides us, and see what happens. So I can't record it because I'm going to be on the phone with him, but I'll let you know how it goes. Update. Call me a truck driver now. Just kidding, don't. That was slightly scary, but we did it. We're in a new location, ready to get loaded. Now I gotta go get the Kenworth. So I'm in the combine now. We are very full. It's looking about, let's see, 36,000 pounds of corn on me. This wind is whipping. It stopped raining this morning, so now waiting for Owen to pull up. You're gonna see him here in a second, and we're gonna try and unload him. I think I'll be in the middle now. You're good. Hey, press that 0 button on your scale. Alright, I'm going to tell you the weight, and I want you to tell me what your scale says when we're done, okay? Right now, we're at 36,642.
Alright, I'll tell you what it is after done.
Auger. Beautiful. I'm not shooting over at all, am I?
Nope.
Money. This is the easiest part. Turn your auger on, throttle up, let it unload. You'll be able to see this window in a minute. I can see the corn moving. You guys probably can't really tell, but it'll move and it'll go clear. Watch this. I'm gonna make this kid really happy. Hey, I got some peach rings for you when we're done unloading.
Yeah, them?
I had them in my pocket and I forgot to give them to you.
I see them.
We had peach rings during our haying season, and it just made his day. And this tank says we should be empty, but we are not. What's the weight looking like?
About 30,750.
30750.
Yep.
So we're about 6,000 off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you your candy.
Yay.
We did it. And now I am going to start a new area. Owen's running grain cart for me. Picking up a random line of corn real quick. It's definitely a different animal right here. Trying to learn this whole thing. And it's a little scary. But I basically had one full load, so I've done it. Now I just gotta keep doing it. I'll show you what my intense focus looks like. I have ADHD pretty aggressively at times, but I took my medicine today, so we should be rocking and rolling. Okay, throttle down, PTOs on, throttle up. There's number 2 to drop the head, and here we go, big dog. Tell Owen we're going.
Yep.
So, some things about shelling corn is I think it's harder than beans. I don't feel like our beans are hard to combine at all. Corn, you have to stay straight and you can't like auto steer. Or beans is more like mowing the yard, mowing the grass. Just make sure you don't hit anything. So I have to make sure that I'm not bending the corn over or nothing. Watching for ditches. So that way my header doesn't bounce around too much. Just general watching. And you kind of pick one. See, I'm a short person, and this thing has pegs for my feet, and I'm like 6 inches away, so I'm sitting up straight, just really locked in. Oh, too much. See, I'm really good at overcorrecting. That's my issue. But the corn stands up, and if you hit it with the head at a weird angle, it like comes in like this instead of like this, and that's kind of how you know you're not centered. So that's what I'm watching for. Watching for rocks down there, which we have plenty of rocks everywhere. This is one of those, I'm one of those people that music makes me focus better. So I've been listening to the new Doja Cat album on repeat because that's my happy music basically. It keeps me locked in. Now we're looking pretty good. How am I looking, OP? Am I doing good?
Precise and precision.
What did you just say?
Precise and precision.
Precise and precision. That's what I like to hear.
Here comes me, baby.
It means a lot to me that Josh knows I can do this stuff, and when I mess up, I take really hard stuff, and I know part of it's like bound to happen as you learn. But him letting me run the combine this year is a pretty big deal, especially because this is brand new to us. This is our first season. I mean, when I'm telling you day 6 of harvest, that means we've literally only ran this thing 6 days. So I'm very thankful for him and allowing me to do this and teaching me the best he can to be a farmer. The whole point of this channel is so I can one day own my own farm, and hopefully this channel will help me get there, because I'll technically be a first generation farmer, but my family used to farm for years. My grandpa moved to the city with my mom and her sisters, and we've kind of only skipped a generation basically. He grew up on a farm, and when he moved out, my mom didn't grow up on a farm. She grew up in the country, but not on a farm. So this is kind of me going back to my family's roots in a way, and it makes me happy to. I think that's why I've always liked it so much, because it's in my blood, you know? So I hope you guys, the audio on this is okay. Alright, this is the first time y'all are getting to see OP today, because he's been running his big grain cart. So tell us about running the grain cart.
It get boring, you know. You just have to watch Bailey's videos. It makes it funner, and pretty fun just unloading on all the combines. It's like you're like the hero. You have to go save them, or else they'll overfill and they'll stop. So pretty fun.
You keep us working.
Oh yeah. And I use my big 8360 and also the small tractor. So yeah, works pretty good.
He's been bouncing around from tractor to tractor and shuttling around.
Just one thing, we need another semi-driver.
I know, we didn't need Bill in the morning, but right now, Bill's our driver. He would be nice to have, because we've had the Kenworth sitting full for a while, and every time Dad gets back with me and Green, the Peterbilt, it's instantly full again, and he just takes off an egg. I think they all like the Pete better.
Yeah.
They'll leave the Kenworth full all day long if they can keep running the Pete.
Yeah. The mean green's the best, man.
It is.
How do you like driving at 2 feet?
That was, I only shifted into third gear, just rolled across to the, I gassed her a little bit. Now, the Kenworth is jumpy compared to that.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, but I made it happen. It wasn't that bad, it was kind of fun. You feel powerful. But
Powerful.
now we finished this main section up by the house.
Turn around and dump it to mine.
I'm empty, ding dong.
Oh, yes, you are.
Whenever we finished.
Alright.
So now we are moving all the grain carts to the, what direction is that? South end of the field.
I think it's north.
No, north's that way.
Oh, north.
North's towards the farmhouse.
Northwest, south. Okay, yeah.
That's east. North, west, east, and south.
Yeah,
So we're
my
all
bad,
moving-
guys. I said,
knows.
I said east.
He knows.
Yeah.
We're moving to the south, and we're gonna move the tractors and the grain carts. We're gonna put the combine down there, and then we're gonna walk all the way up, and we're gonna get the dually and the Ranger, if you want to drive the Ranger back, and we're gonna fill up the combine and put Def in it, because it could use both things. It's a guzzler. She's thirsty.
Bob's corn.
Yeah, working on Bob's corn. I told him that this farm has a few names: Grandma's, Carol's, Bob's.
Bob Tea Garden.
Yeah, Tea Garden.
Bob's corn.
Bob Tea Garden is who Josh bought the farm from.
He died because of heart attack and sad.
He's an old guy, and he had a cattle farm, and we have completely turned it into a row crop farm. It took a lot of time. Heck, Owen helped us pull a fence around this pond over here. Busted his face open and everything in the middle of November. What a day. That was back when you were a little kid and you were driving the truck through the field. You were real little then.
I remember we set this field on fire. Dad set this field on fire with the old combine.
Yeah, we had a bearing go out in the old combine. It shot fire out the back into the beans. That was scary.
Yeah.
I wasn't even here for that, but
I don't
watching
even think
the
it
video.
was beans. I think it was like weed.
No, it was beans.
It was beans.
Yeah, it was. That was unfortunate, but they saved it, so thank God.
W.
There's a W. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. But yeah. So Owen, You gonna go get your tractor and
See you guys.
start going down?
For now.
Fuel break.
Fuel break.
Dad's unloading all the trucks. He's got one more. We're getting it all set up for round 2.
Round 2.
Fun fact, all of this cut up, chopped up corn stalks and cobs and everything, some people actually bale it to make bedding for cattle or horse pens instead of using straw. It's a byproduct, so you can actually sell it and make money off of it as well.